Jada Parker has come under serious fire, but so have the NXT ratings, so let's talk about that before we get into her later on in the day. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. I have a bit of a sore throat. I don't know if you've listened to any videos recently, but you can probably tell that. So yeah, if my throat begins to go, I'm going to need to take a drink. So bear with us, folks. But you know what? So without any further ado, let's get stuck straight into the show of NXT. Of course, Tuesday, 14th of January. Shout out to WrestleNomics, because you know what? Over the Christmas period there, you had to wait about 4 weeks just to get the show you wanted to talk about in the ratings. You know, it's not like we pay him with the goodness of our heart. We pay him with hard, stone cold cash. Don't know if you're really using stone cold cash, but the point is, you're using real money, my friends. You're using real money. And WWE NXT did 779,000 viewers. Now, apparently this is only a 2% decrease from last week. A 19,000 decrease, right? I thought The Rock last week drew mega numbers. I thought he was in the 900,000 club. I have no, what is actually going on? I mean, I'm pretty sure did I even do one of the ratings? So I don't know what's going on here. I thought DWAYNE was a draw. I thought DWAYNE's the man. So what the hell's going on? Big DWAYNE's no a draw? I can't believe it. Big DWAYNE's no a draw, Jake. I'm walking the dog here, man. He can't believe it. He's like, what? I can't even do my shite now because DWAYNE's no a draw. I don't know. I think WrestleNomics is botched here. There's no... I mean, I am fairly positive that last week's rating did a decent number. I say a decent number. I thought it was close to a mil, for God's sake. Alright, guys. Yeah, I thought it was way above 790. It was. He's got this wrong. So yeah, the decrease this week is a lot bigger than 2%, but for whatever reason, folks, that's what we're rolling with. Anyway, the 18 to 49 rating did a 0.17. Again, not exactly fantastic, but this episode compared to trailing weeks is actually up 9%. But down to, I mean, so that's actually a pretty decent number, nearly up 10% of the audience, a tenth. If we look at this quarter one of 2025 compared to 2024, we're actually up 23%. They were averaging 643,000 views this time last year, and now this time this year they're averaging 788,000 views. Obviously, I think they're just factoring in 2 shows, but here, the CW network, it's working. The Rock goes to strip clubs. He doesn't really specify what strip clubs, but here he's slapping the RC page, so I think it tells you all you need to know about which strip clubs The Rock is going to. Alright, sweet cheeks. Anyway, that is what we're going to leave the ratings part of this video behind, and we're going to talk about the clips over on the YouTube channel. Don't even know what Rock did last week, but I'm sure no one this week got close to him. Aye, so kicking us off, we have got Obafemi claiming his throne as NXT champion. This got 87,000 views. Again, not exactly good. I mean, this is your world champion at the end of the day. Not that Trick Williams did like particularly insane numbers, but Jesus Christ, fella, you need to be doing a wee bit better than this, don't you, Obafemi, mate? You're the NXT champion. But then it's Obafemi cutting a promo. When you think of it, right, the guy's not nowhere near a draw. Obviously, he's in NXT. He's a decent worker, but that's what he's known for. See his promo work, man. His promo work's as good as Chris Benoit's parroting. It's like, we don't want any of that. Fallon Henry cost Stephanie Fakir a championship opportunity. Awful psychology here for Stephanie Fakir. All we've heard about is how she's such a good worker. I'm just not digging it. 101,000 viewers. Up next, we've got Eddie Thorpe dropping Obafemi with a brutal sneak attack. 96,000 viewers. Again, I mean, it just shows you though, it's got what? I mean, it's got 9,000 more views than the Obafemi promo, but people are just more interested in, like, you know, an actual story. I'm not saying there's a story here, it's a sneak attack, but, you know, it's a bit more story orientated than Obafemi coming out and be like, yeah, I'm the man, you know. It's just all a bit bland. That DIY watch Nathan Fraser and Exam retain their titles. Are we going to see like a unification of the titles here? Or like these guys wrestle each other on Saturday night's main event? I think we're going to see something go down. But I can't Can't really put my finger on what it's going to be, guys, so leave it down below. We then had a full segment. Bailey returns to NXT to confront Roxanne Perez. This did 353,000 views. I mean, these full segments always tend to do well, but yeah, we'll give Bailey her flowers, the locker room leader. Men would kill 7,000 men and take over 3,000 castles just to be in the same room with Bailey. Don't understand it, right? Is Bailey an attractive woman? Yeah, she's alright. She's alright. She's a bit, she's like a 7 out of 10, right? And a 7 out of 10 in the real world is fantastic, you know what I mean? But see, wrestling, where their looks is a massive part of the actual, product, Bailey's fucking mid, man. If you were ranking all women in WWE, Bailey is not in the bottom half, and she's not in the top half. You could argue, well, the number's like 101, she technically has to be somewhere. Or 100 even, because 101 you could be directly in the middle. But you get my point, Bailey's mid. Right? There's nothing wrong with being mid. Alright, big man. Oh, Bailey, big buns. Bailey, big buns. Anyway, full NXT highlights, 106,000 views. And then that was it. Top 10 NXT moments did 82,000 views. So, there you have it, guys. Your thoughts down below. Big Stevie, signing out.